Hi, I'm Jenny Nicole, and you're watching Meet the Artist. Today we are here with Anthony Doria and his little guy, Buddy. We're glad to have you, Anthony. So can you give us a little bit of background as far as, where are you from, what do you do, if you have a day job outside of music?
Sure. I'm originally from Chicago, and I moved from there to Mountain Home, Arkansas, and then from there to St. Louis. I had a day job for a while, but I tried about 3.5 years ago to start playing for a living, and I've been doing that ever since. So.
Okay, so I have to ask, what took you from Chicago to Arkansas?
My family wanted to move there when I was 14 because it's a beautiful place and it's a great place to go. There's people that we know there that are friends and family and stuff, and so it was kind of one of those situations.
Nice. Tell us a little bit about your musical background.
Musical background goes back really far. I was in several different bands that I don't really want to get into, but then at one point I took a break from music, and a good friend of mine named Emily Wallace kind of goaded me back into it. She basically saw me and she was like, "You're not playing?" And I said, "No." And she's like, "Anthony, you always need to be playing." And it kind of struck a nerve in me, and I was like, "Yeah, you're right, Emily." And so I started playing again, and then that's when Roy, one of my friends, and I made You, Me, and Dougie, and we started growing it from there. And so that's what I've been doing for the last 7 years or so.
Nice. So do you consider yourself a songwriter or more of a cover guy, or a little bit of both?
I'm definitely a little bit of both. I have several original songs and original musics. We're doing an original show this year for our birthday, for the band's birthday, and so we do that. But I also want to be an entertainer for a living, and so I understand the other side of it, which is the cover side of it, and so I try to do that to the best of my ability to do, so I can fund the singer-songwriter part.
Right. So do you have any albums out or plans for an album or EP?
We are going to do this live album when we play at our birthday show. It's July 22nd, if that's okay for me to say.
Yeah, and we'll put that in the description below as to where you can find that.
Come to see us. But we're going to do it at the Gaslight, and they're going to record it live, and it's going to be a full band show, so we're going to drop that as a CD. And then I'm in the works of doing a little 3-song kind of EP with a couple of original songs with a friend of mine named Jacob. And so once that drops, I'll put that out there too.
Yeah, and we'll keep you posted on that as well. So tell us a little bit about your genre.
It's just acoustic rock. The best way I can explain it though is when we first started, we kind of influenced off of 4 bands, which was the Dave Matthews Band, 311, Sublime, and the Chili Peppers. And so we kind of tried to grab from all different aspects. But then as you grow as an artist, you start to kind of learn little things from all different people that you see, or at least I try to. I try to watch everybody, no matter who they are, because I feel like I could learn something cool to add into my repertoire, type of thing.
So are those usually the types of bands that you listen to for your own pleasure, or does it expand beyond that as well?
I definitely do enjoy listening to them. However, I really enjoy listening to almost anything. And I kind of feel like people, music, if you give it a chance, you might not know, you might love it, and
right.
So you just kind of got to keep an open mind with everyone, and that's kind of how I am with music. I don't like some things, not going to mention them, to make sure I don't upset anyone that does like them, because it's fine if you do,
Yeah.
but...
Well, that's true. The more you listen and broaden your horizons, the more it can influence you as a writer
Right.
and musician. Okay, so Anthony is going to play a verse and a chorus of one of his songs.
This is a little bit of a song I call the hangover song that I wrote after a day of drinking, and then I woke up the next afternoon and I wrote it. So
Let's hear it.
all right, here it goes. Woke up with my head ringing like a low battery in a smoke alarm. The day before spent drinking, and I might have taken it too far. Terrified to open my phone and see what was sent. Holding on to the hope that I can delete before it says message read. Woke up with my head ringing like a low battery in a smoke alarm. The day before spent drinking, and I might have taken it too far. There you go. There's a little snippet of it.
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people can relate to that.
Yeah.
And I love your voice, by the way.
Thank you.
So is there anything else you would like to say as far as your songwriting goes?
No, I mean,
Performance?
I just think maybe, well, let me just say this to anyone that wants to be a songwriter. Always make it the most honest thing when you're writing songs. Never lie in your songs. You know, be you. Like, and that's the thing that I think I personally prefer in music when I see music, is when I can feel what the person was feeling. And
Yeah.
so always try to shoot for that, I guess.
Okay. Do you have any hobbies outside of music?
I really like hockey.
Mm-hmm.
I really like playing poker.
Okay.
I love playing poker. I don't get to play it much. If anyone out there wants to invite me to their poker game, I would love to come play. But then, like, most of the time, I just enjoy spending time with people that I care about. That's really kind of one of my hobbies. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
I think it should be for everybody.
So do you have any guilty pleasures or pet peeves?
I have terrible road rage. For those of you that like It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, I am Dennis driving the car. That's who I am. That's how I act. But I guess my guilty pleasure is I just really love TV, and It's Always Sunny is probably one of my guilty pleasures. So yeah, let's go with that one. Yeah.
So again, we'll put the links in the descriptions below so that you can find Anthony Doria later. And thanks a lot for being on the show today.
Thank you, Jen.